Young Scholars was the 2017 recipient of the Mayor's Charity Gala. What an outstanding night. From beginning to end, it felt like a fairy tale. I was extremely excited and honored when I learned that Young Scholars was going to be the recipient of the 2017 Mayor's Charity Gala. Outstanding. What an honor it is for the program, for the staff, and most importantly for the Young Scholars. The entire community seemed like they were at the Radisson. I stood in the receiving line with the mayor and Mrs. Palmieri for a couple of hours. What a joy that was. It is authentic relationships that came through that receiving line. The mayor and Sue are such warm people, such warm individuals. They love their community and the people love them back. We had fun, we had laughter, but then every so often you took a pause and you looked around the room. All night long, everybody was there having a great time. But for me, as the executive director of the Young Scholars, every single person there was recognizing our youth and what they can contribute to the future of our city. Let me tell you a little bit about the magic of Young Scholars. We've been in existence for 24 years, and it is incredibly, incredibly successful. Our numbers speak for themselves. Overall, in the 24 years, we have a 93% graduation rate. But last year in 2016, every one of our Young Scholars, 100%, graduated from high school. That is outstanding. It works. For the first time, we will be launching the Utica Advantage, which is paid internships for our Young Scholar students, sophomores, juniors, and seniors in our program. This is an outstanding opportunity for them because we've been trying to grow our career enrichment program. We do a lot of afternoons and days off visiting employers in the city of Utica just to give them an idea of what's out there in the community. But this will allow our students to have paid internships in the summer in organizations, in businesses all over Greater Utica. Any employer or organization who hosts a Young Scholars, they do not have to do a match. This is all paid for to the Young Scholar. This will happen in August. Any employer or organization is going to grow from our Young Scholars. That is what the magic is of our students. Anytime you're around them, they interact. They are a sponge. They want to learn. They want to take from you, take from your organization. They want the knowledge and the wherewithal to grow themselves. So I feel very strongly that not only the student who's going to be paid for this internship, but the employer are going to benefit. Young Scholars is looking for organizations and businesses that would like to host Young Scholars during the month of August 2017 with the paid internship. We're looking, maybe the employers and organizations would like 1, 2, or 3 Young Scholars. We are being very flexible with each employer, tailoring the need to the employer on hours and days of the week. We'll work with the employer on the days of the week and the number of hours, and also we are trying very hard to tailor the student's interests to the employer. Each one of our Young Scholar students that's eligible for an internship has had a career inventory taken of them. So we know what their strengths and weaknesses are, what their interests are, where they think at this point in their life they'd like to have a career. We found out that 65% of our Young Scholar college graduates return to Utica to live and work. That is a fabulous percentage, and our Young Scholars have that give back quotient in their DNA. They love the city.
The gala once again was a great event. Young Scholars this year was the recipient. A little bit about Young Scholars is, over 1,000 students they've had over the last several years. New York State diplomas. The graduation rate is roughly 93%. 2016, it was 100%. The valedictorian and 5 out of the 10 of the top 10 in TR Proctor were part of the Young Scholars. So with the proceeds from this, which is $55,000, this is going to go to extenuate the enthusiasm in working with businesses, but we're looking for an end result. And I think when you look at the Young Scholars, you could see it as a positive program that has sustainability. You're taking that multicultural atmosphere that the city of Utica is noted for. And what we're hoping for at the end of the day is that these people, not only do they become educated and they become successful, but they remain in this great city that we have.
On behalf of the Young Scholars Program, Utica College, the Utica City School District, and most importantly, our students, our very own Young Scholars, I want to thank the Mayor and Mrs. Palmieri for choosing Young Scholars. giving us a voice in the community, raising the awareness of our program, and also for the financial contributions that will come our way and go directly to our young scholars for paid internships in the community. We will have our youth in the city of Utica all August with many organizations and businesses, letting them shine and putting a spotlight on any employer that will host our young scholars.